Hello, entry number 2. Hi. So, in the last recording, I was looking over a couple of Wildcraft versions, early Wildcraft versions. Let's see all the ones that we have. I have Alpha 1 saved, I have Alpha 2 saved, there's Beta 1 and Beta 3.01, and then there's Ember Distribution. And then we have a 3D renderer that is so finicky. It took me like a quarter of an hour and I still failed. I couldn't find anything. The assembly was off, everything was off. I didn't have the source code. It got corrupted, everything got corrupted. But we're going to look over some versions now. Of course, someone's going to say, hey, the versions are off. We have Alpha 1, Alpha 2. That's all fine and dandy. Foreshadowing. But we also have Wildcraft Beta 1, and then it immediately jumps to Beta 3.01. What happened? Well, I lost two versions of Wildcraft. It's gone. They're lost media. I don't know where they went. I don't know what happened to them, but there is a missing version of Wildcraft. I think it has secrets. It has everything. Let me see. Let me show you something here. Here it is. It says these are the versions. There was an Alpha 3, a Beta 2, and a Beta 3. And apparently I never found Beta 3.01, Beta 3. I only have 3.01, Beta 1, Alpha 1, and 2. And of course the Ember version, the notorious Ember version after. I'll explain what Ember version is. Uh, but yeah, this is to show you something. Wildcraft is lost media. It is real lost media. There are versions of Wildcraft the world will never see again. Can't believe I'm saying this about a project I wrote like 4 years ago. I was just like messing around, just building a bunch of like game packs and then like shipping it off to whoever wants to see it. The latest version is on the itch.io page, which surprisingly hasn't been taken down. And also, I have confirmed that some Wildcraft versions have. Let me see. No, I looked through the Ember manual, the Ember README, and I found that yeah, there's like a small thing that's the closest thing to a license. I still have to consider that all of Wildcraft Classic unlicensed, but it said like open source and free for all, and you can like change the Wildcraft source code if you want. Um, and of course, just add my credit somewhere nice, which was interesting to see that I was like already knowing about open source then. I also looked at my code. I also knew about recursive algorithms back then. So it's good to know that I've always been a genius. Without much further ado, let's check out Alpha 2. And this one has a world in it and a readme file. Let's go through this. Of course, this one's a copy of the first one, and it has a couple more things. We have, of course, new texture blocks. We have asphalt, stone, bricks, and wood, which, let's say, are the bread and butter for all of the Wildcraft standard worlds, and there are two. There's a third one that came in, what is it, Lockhart? But up until Ember version, there were only two worlds. In fact, that was how boring it was to make worlds in this game. I mean, it works to make a world, but it's so tedious. It's not like actual Minecraft. I think actual Minecraft is better in that, it feels more human. It's not as monotonous. But in this one, it's like, oh wow, look, I'm hitting all of correct keys, and I'm filing all of these blocks into the right position. Anyways, here, as you can see, there's a command prompt window to save a world. I started using the command prompt as an input for file managing, and I remember there was another screenshot where the file loading was corrupted. It was great. Okay, let's just open it. Let's not talk. And there's no music. There's just the title screen. We up in here. Alpha 2. Alpha 2 is like a good version of Warcraft. It has a title screen. As you can see, I am masterful at graphic design. This is also the first time you guys see Ember Wawa. And what is Ember Wawa? Ember Wawa is named after the last version he appears in. And this is the Wawa that you see the picture of Wawa, the actual picture, not the drawn sprite image. That's Ember Wawa. So this is these Warcraft Classic, all of it you play as Ember Wawa, except for in the last part, don't play as Ember Wawa. You play as something that isn't really Wawa, I think. What do I name him? Because of course we have Ember Wawa and we have Evolved Wawa. Evolved Wawa is the guy with the beard, but in the middle there's a Wawa that has no beard but he has red blotches. What do I call that one? It's not Imposter Wawa. We have Imposter Wawa. And we also have Shiny Wawa, which is WoWcraft Evolved kind of WoW. Those are that breed of WoW, but this is like Uncanny Valley Wawa? No, no, no. Let me think about the name for this guy. I don't know. I don't know the name of this guy. He's red and he has no beard. I'm sorry that this might be boring. I'm thinking of a name for this guy. The red wow with red blotches, not brown blotches. And he's like this guy, he has no beard. He's just entirely circular. Midwit Wawa. Midwit Wawa. I think that's a good name. Midwit Wawa. I hope the microphone heard me. I'm calling that one Midwit Wawa. Anyways, let's open it up. Look at the title screen. So good. Press enter to play, but if you use any other key, it still enters. And wow, look at that. The cursor is okay. We have a title that actually says Wowcraft and it's spaced awkwardly. We have an awkward transparent cursor, exactly, so I can see what's under there. I don't have half of my Wawa hidden behind me. In the original version, the first version, I was imagining like a logo for Wowcraft. What would it be? It would be a picture of the Earth, and then the face of Wawa over the Earth as he's just surveying it. Or surveying you wouldn't know with his drawn eyes. He's either surveying the world or surveying you. And he's like his smile just peeks out from the what is it, the horizon, the atmosphere, the curvature of the earth. Okay, but yeah, these are some nice features Alpha 2 has. Um, First of all, let's put up some white blocks. It's very nice. Now let's check out 1, grass, 2, asphalt, 3, this. See the colored blocks. See the only advantage of these. Oh, I have pink block. No, it just removes it. And I still can't delete blocks in this version, but regardless, only the pure untextured blocks can be transparent. I had an issue with the library wherein, I didn't know how to make textures transparent. I think if I rewrite the game in OpenGL, I might be able to do that. Regardless, we still have Wawa block. Where is golden block? Oh, you can only count up to 7. Golden block is gone. Golden block is gone. Oh wait, actually, let me put this block and let me save it. Let me save it right now. Here. Okay, I did it exactly like this. And let's check the manual. Hold up. The README. It says P to save a world. So let me do P. And if you go over here, it says save world2.wack. I'll name it Wawa. And it just closes. Of course. And see, this is older than even dedicated folders for the world. It just spawns a file. It's called Wawa. Now we open this, and then we load the world with O for open. It says load world from .wack, and I have to type it into a terminal because, of course, I do. It's WowaCraft, a game that's halfway in development. It's always been botched. Never really like a complete game for. Oh, okay, what happened to this? It just died on me. Come on, Wawa. What's this? Why are you so lazy? It's not responding. The application's not. Okay, let's open it again for real now. Let's do O for open and let's quickly type in Wawa. Yes! Yes! I knew it would happen. Oh, whoa, whoa, guys, look! Look at this! This is the first version of WoWcraft that actually has, like, first of all, a cursor that shows which direction you're facing. Look at this. This is so ingenious. Now, I'm facing north, I'm facing south, east, and west, and I also don't move like a DOS character. And I still fly in the sky. And look at that. Look at that. All of the colored blocks turn orange. That's great. By the way, let's talk about some more lost media for this. Okay, let's open up first another world. Let's load Eden. This is the first world game, and it is slow as heck. Oh wow, this is burning through some energy. You can see the world is like shaking, having an earthquake as we speak. Also, this is a game where you have a bug where I just never solved it. If you move diagonally, you get to move square root of 2 instead of 1 units, which makes it technically faster. I think I'll keep that in any future versions of WoWcraft. That would be great. Oh yeah, the house is not built correctly. The house in Eden is not built correctly. You can just walk through the back wall. Yeah, of course. Of course. And I'm certainly not editing in this world. Oh yeah, I have to exit player mode to be able to. I have to exit player mode to be able to do what's it called? Why is it not letting me? Okay, I have to exit player mode to be able to load worlds. So let's do that. Oh yeah, this game is. There it is. It just gets slow one by one. Okay, open up Wawa. You can see there's also smooth moving, smooth scrolling, which is good. Yeah, what was I gonna say? This is a Wildcraft version, basically the beginning of a series of Wildcraft versions that didn't have a proper